Lionel Richie is more than a singer. He is an emblem of emotion, a bridge between heartbreak and hope. For over 5 decades, his voice has resonated with millions, turning intimate feelings into shared experiences. From the delicate whispers of Hello to the explosive energy of All Night Long, Richie's music reaches deep into the human soul, transforming unseen pain into light. Yet behind the stage lights and roaring crowds lies a life of trials, fractured marriages, surgeries on his vocal cords, and moments of exhaustion that applause could not alleviate. The man who seemed untouchable in public faced the same vulnerabilities as anyone else, navigating a world that demanded both gentleness and resilience. His journey is a testament to discipline, endurance, and the unwavering pursuit of truth through music. Roots of discipline and understanding. Born on June 20, 1949, at the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, Lionel Brockman Richie Jr. grew up surrounded by the legacy of structure, excellence, and high expectations. His father, an Army systems analyst, and his mother, a teacher and principal, instilled a sense of discipline where love was expressed through correction and standards. Richie described his childhood as one of earned warmth, a world where achievement was not decoration, but survival. Amid this structured environment, music became his refuge. His grandmother Adelaide's piano room offered a space of understanding, where the sound of the keys responded without judgment. Classical pieces by Chopin and Gershwin filled the house, allowing him to feel seen and heard in a way the outside world rarely permitted. This balance between discipline and artistic refuge would shape his unique approach to life and music. Learning observation and restraint. Growing up during the Civil Rights era, Richie observed the careful navigation of social expectations. Behind closed curtains, adults measured their reactions to avoid danger, teaching him that visibility demanded control. The family's relocation to Illinois intensified this awareness, as Richie excelled academically and in sports while carefully managing his social presence. His mind, restless due to what would later be recognized as ADHD, demanded direction. Richie learned to channel energy into focus, structure, and patience. The sensitivity that once felt like a challenge became a strength when paired with discipline. This capacity to regulate his internal world laid the foundation for the steadiness he would need in the unpredictable music industry. Control, observation, and restraint became not limitations, but tools for survival. Discovering music as expression. At 18, Richie returned to Tuskegee on a tennis scholarship, yet he felt the need for deeper expression beyond achievement. Joining the Crimson Piper Marching Band, he discovered rhythm as release. The pressure that had once demanded control now taught endurance. Rehearsals and performances became training grounds for expressing emotion within structure. Transforming tension into tone, Richie's talent developed in ordinary rooms under consistent discipline, long before the applause of arenas. He internalized that resilience is often built quietly, through repeated effort and consistency, rather than sudden triumphs. This realization would become the guiding principle of his career, enabling him to withstand rejection and navigate the complex demands of fame while remaining true to his voice and artistry. Early struggles with the Commodores. In 1968, Richie left Tuskegee armed with a second-hand saxophone, a growing voice, and a belief in music's power to communicate what he could not. Forming the Commodores with friends, he faced the harsh realities of an industry that dismissed tenderness in favor of marketable funk. Their tours were grueling, often underpaid, and success felt uncertain. Richie endured small stages, smoky vans, and nights with little recognition, finding solace in the music itself. He wrote songs on napkins and matchbooks, guided by the conviction that someone would need the messages he created. Rejection and invisibility became the training ground for his future resilience. Through these trials, he learned that steadiness, persistence, and honesty mattered far more than immediate validation, laying the groundwork for the voice and career that would eventually capture the world's attention. Rising through recognition and solitude. Richie's breakthrough did not arrive instantly. His first taste of audience impact, though small, revealed the power of sincerity. Even in rooms without fame or applause, his presence and voice commanded attention. This early realization shaped his understanding that enduring success requires more than talent. It requires consistency and authenticity. The long hours of struggle and quiet persistence honed a discipline that would sustain him through fame, rejection, and personal trials. He internalized the idea that music's power comes from truthfulness, not volume, and that patience and resilience often precede recognition. Each small victory, each attentive audience, built a foundation for the global success that awaited, reinforcing the value of steadiness under strain. Solo career and global success. Richie's solo career launched with remarkable impact. His debut album sold over 4 million copies, with hits that redefined romantic pop music. By 1983, Can't Slow Down had become a cultural phenomenon, selling 20 million copies worldwide, earning Grammy Awards, and filling arenas with fans. Despite this triumph, Richie's personal experience of fame was complex. Backstage, alone in dressing rooms, he confronted fatigue, responsibility, and a sense of isolation. Wealth and success amplified the pressures he had learned to navigate in his youth, requiring a careful balance of composure and emotional endurance. His achievements were not simply about public applause. They were about the quiet mastery of maintaining steadiness under the relentless demands of stardom. Purpose, through music and philanthropy. Richie's role in We Are the World, co-written with Michael Jackson, highlighted the alignment of music with humanitarian purpose. The song raised millions for famine relief, becoming a landmark in global charity. For Richie, this work was more than artistic success. It was a stabilizing force amidst the pressures of fame. Despite vocal strain and exhaustion, he pursued these projects with a sense of duty, channeling discipline, restraint, and empathy into every note. Richie's approach to music demonstrates a unique intertwining of personal resilience and societal contribution, proving that talent can be a vehicle for both personal expression and broader positive impact. Personal life and marital struggles. Lionel Richie's personal life mirrored the intensity of his career. He married Brenda Harvey in 1975, building a life rooted in love, shared hardship, and creative energy. Their early years were modest, but full of devotion and shared dreams. As Richie's fame grew, the demands of global success created distance within their relationship. Airports, tours, and media attention began to overshadow the quiet intimacy of home. Despite devotion and care, the pressures of celebrity tested their bond. By 1988, the emergence of a new relationship with Diane Alexander disrupted 18 years of marriage, reflecting the tension between professional triumph and personal vulnerability. Richie's story humanizes fame, showing that success can coexist with loss, strain, and emotional complexity. The cost and reward of steadfastness. Richie's journey illustrates that endurance, discipline, and consistency are as critical as talent. From the piano room of his grandmother to the global stage, his life has been defined by the ability to carry weight without losing authenticity. He survived rejection, exhaustion, and personal challenges, shaping a voice that is both tender and resilient. Fame magnified his responsibilities, but also revealed the strength built in early struggles. The pressures he faced, from family expectations to global stardom, became the scaffolding that supported his artistry. Richie's story is ultimately one of steady growth, emotional depth, and the power of maintaining integrity and truth in both music and life. Legacy of love, music, and resilience. Lionel Richie's enduring impact lies not only in his music, but in the quiet lessons embedded in his journey. He turned personal trials into art, resilience into performance, and love into rhythm. His melodies carry the weight of experience, discipline, and empathy, making listeners feel seen and understood. Even as fame and fortune altered his world, the foundation of his voice, relationships, and purpose remained rooted in early lessons of restraint, observation, and consistent effort. Richie exemplifies the human capacity to transform pressure into art, loss into growth, and dedication into enduring influence. His life reminds us that the greatest triumphs are often those that occur quietly, behind the scenes, shaping character as much as celebrating talent.